And so a couple of things, actually more than a couple, I got a shit ton of things I want to talk about tonight. It's been a great day. Like I said, this is a thankful Thursday. I am just so thankful for everything that I have, and really thankful to be able to provide so much for others. And so I made a bunch of notes. So like the first thing I want to let you know that I've been telling you every day so far for the past 2 days, today's the third day now, is all going to be okay. It is all going to be okay. I'm telling you that. It's the third day. I'll continue to keep telling you that day after day because it is all going to be okay. I promise you that. So today was an awesome day. Started off with a workout. Irene and I and Autumn, we had a fantastic workout that I put together here at the house. So we've got our own home facility. I've got TRX straps. We've got weight benches and just a whole bunch of improvisation of activities to do. So I put together 12 stations and we just went through all of that. And so actually, if you're interested in doing your own interval training, you can get an app to time that all out. It'll time out the different sequences. You can set it up for however long you want it to be of intensity and then rest. It's called Interval Timer. So if you just look that up on the app, Interval Timer, you can get that app and set it up however the heck you want. So I've been using that and it's been fantastic. And it has the music in the background as well. So that's great. I see, who do I see on here? Becky and Jody, Melanie, Chrissy, hey there. I see Caitlin is watching too. So that's a great thing. In fact, some of the people that I work out with at the Fitness Mill, when Fitness Mill was still open prior to the shutdown of all the gyms, really enjoyed being in TRX class with them. So I have a little bit of space at my house. I'm not opening up a gym by any stretch of the imagination, but I am willing, if there's anybody that enjoys being in those TRX classes, if somebody wants to stop by and work out, I just send me a message and I'll let you know when I'm going to work out. And I'd love to have you stop by and be a part of the energy and the fun that we got going on here. So that'd be great. I want to let people know that one of the things I'm also thankful for is being able to adjust my family. My wife and kids, they get adjusted every week. I take care of them in the office. I also will adjust them at home if necessary. But I find that I do my best work in the office, and so I have them come there for the adjustments. I got my adjustment today. Thursday is my day to get adjustments. I go to Dr. Lombardi in Oneida. We actually take care of each other and have been doing that for over 20 years now. So that's great that I got adjusted and feeling great, healing great. It's awesome. What else do I want to let you know? Oh, so today, and in fact, it happens just about every day I'm in the office, I take care of a lot of nurses and people in healthcare. And what we find is that they are already, if they haven't already been dealing with a lot of stress prior to this this craziness that's going on, that their stress level is just really high, but they still come in for their adjustments. They need it, they want it, they feel as though their stress levels go down when they get adjusted, and it just makes a huge difference for them and be able to be that much better for themselves. And I'm thankful to be able to have that kind of impact in the healthcare community. And that I'm thankful for all the work that the nurses and other healthcare professionals are doing out there this time. They are just, there's a lot of stress, and it's not easy. And I really do think it is going to get worse in terms of the amount of load that they're going to be put under. But as I said, it's all going to be okay. We will get through this together, but it will take a community working together to get through it. It's not just one group of people. So we've all got to be able to support each other. Another group of people I take care of is farmers. And I absolutely love farmers. They just see the world in a different way, and this thankful for them because they're out there working. They are not stopping. If they stop, we're not going to eat. And so the farmers are out there. They're working the field. They're planting. They're feeding the cows. They're milking them. They're putting in long hours. They're working. That's right, Marcy. The farmers absolutely love them because without them, without the farmers doing the work, none of us are going to eat. We're going to die. It doesn't matter what microorganisms are flying around. So I'm thankful for the work that they do. But this farmer was in the office and he goes. He goes, everything's closed, Doc, except you and me. He says, the only people working anymore are farmers and chiropractors. Everything's getting shut down. So I'm just thankful to be able to do what I do and be able to give them the ability to function better and have that further impact on our health and community. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, I want to talk about people have been asking me saying, hey, Doc, have you had a lot of people canceling? And I just kind of smile because I think to myself, well, you're here, so you didn't cancel. You know how important it is to show up for your appointment. We've had some people cancel here and there. And so, yeah, it's had an impact with the craziness out there. But I will also tell you that the other thing that is great is there are people that want to get chiropractic care, and it's not because their back hurts. They're looking to be healthier in this time. Their stress levels are higher, and they know that when they're getting adjusted, or their family members are getting adjusted because they're referred in. Like I had a wife I did a consult with today as a new patient. I had an 80-year-old father I did a consult with. And the conversation with the wife was we talked, and she's going to come back. We're going to get her started under care. The 80-year-old guy, I said, listen, there's a huge risk right now. We're not going to risk your health, and you've been dealing with these issues for a number of years. So, just waiting and letting things cool off here, or if it's going to take a month or two, whatever, we'll take our time on this. And there was also a CNA that I had a consult with, and we also decided that it'd be in her best interest to just kind of hold off on care right now. So even with people wanting to get in, we have to take a look and say maybe it's not the best time for them due to circumstances. So we got to work together on this. But I'm thankful to be able to help people, and that people are still looking to start chiropractic care. What else did we see? Oh, coming home tonight, Irene and I were driving home from the office, and there were two gas stations that are typically really busy, and they both had their pumps shut down. So I don't know what's going on, and I'm not saying there's not going to be gas somewhere, but it's kind of weird that there's a couple of busy gas stations that don't have the pumps on. So I don't know if there's something going on we don't know about. But I say make sure our cars are filled up at the end of each day, because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. And then talking about your cars and getting around, one of the things that I've been thinking about is the New York State Thruway. When there's been snowstorms, they close it down to stop travel. I wouldn't be surprised if the New York State Thruway, because Governor Cuomo has control over that, I wouldn't be surprised if he just shuts down the Thruway at some point in the near future. You do that and just shift all of the traffic onto the side, the state routes. It's going to slow things down and really just keep people from traveling. So that's something that I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Talking about the stress and anxiety, I had a patient today who was just overwhelmed, and she was just bawling on the table, and just totally concerned about what's going to happen. And you know what I told her? It's all going to be okay, because it is. It's all going to work out. You just got to stay positive and keep moving forward and doing the right things for yourself. One of the things that you've got to do is you've got to support your immune system. Give your body what it needs. The things that I really focus on is making sure when I'm looking at my macros every day, I guess it wouldn't be macros, I put my macros in, but also look at the micronutrients as well, is making sure that the vitamin C level is up. My goal is at least 2,000 milligrams, but I'll go up to 5,000. Somewhere in that range is really what I'm looking at for vitamin C. Zinc lozenges. There's a lot of evidence out there that the zinc lozenges are helpful with naturally killing off viruses. So that's something that if you've got that, you want to just add that to your daily routine. That's something that I think is a good idea. Probiotics are huge. For people who know me, they know I like my yogurt. So I make sure that I get plenty of probiotics through that. But I also like kombucha as well, and like to get my probiotics from that too. So you got to make sure that you're getting the probiotics into your system to help with your immune system being at its best to fight off anything that might come your way. Another thing too that is often overlooked, another nutrient that is also not only overlooked but also a lot of people tend to be low with, is iron. You've got to have iron. It's easy to be deficient in iron, and you need iron to have healthy red blood cells, and the healthy red blood cells are going to transport the oxygen through your body, and that you need oxygen to keep your cells healthy. And so if there's not enough oxygen, your cells are going to die, your organs are going to start to not work the way that they should, and especially when there's such concern with this virus that's going around, that if that starts to have respiratory issues and you're iron deficient, and your blood cells can't carry as much oxygen as it should, and you're already not getting enough oxygen in because of respiratory issues, it's just going to compound it. So I'm going to tell you right now, make sure you're getting enough iron into your diet. And iron is a tough thing to get. One of the things that I will have is I love spinach. Irene, my wife, is fantastic at making spinach. She cooks it up with some garlic, lots of garlic. She's Italian, and some olive oil. So that's great. So we like to have that. Had that with dinner tonight. Another way to get iron is a lot of fortified cereals have iron in it. So you want to check that before you are eating whatever cereal, if you do have cereal. And then a lot of nutrition bars also have iron in it too. So just take a look at that. And one last popular item that I recommend to get your iron, dark chocolate. If you look at dark chocolate, there is typically a high concentration of iron in there, phosphorus too, but iron. So go out there, look at some high quality dark chocolate. It's healthy for you, and you're going to get your iron from that. So talking about dinner. So one of the things that's great is just looking at the blessings that we have with current circumstances. All the kids are home now. My daughter that was away at school, she's home, and having the opportunity to sit around the table, eat together, talk together. Had a great dinner tonight. Had flounder, spinach with garlic and olive oil, and some rice. So thankful for Irene. She's an amazing cook. I told her she needs to create her own cooking channel called Mrs. Mish's Delicious Dishes because she is absolutely fabulous with what she does. But talking about dinner is we're sitting around, and for some reason we ended up having a whole immune system and birthing lesson. So I kind of got late with this Facebook Live. I was hoping to do it at 9 o'clock, but it ended. That's right, Jody. Doctor's orders dark chocolate. You can tell anyone that Dr. Mish, your chiropractor, told you need dark chocolate. But so we're having this whole lesson about how natural immunity develops from a natural birth, from a baby going through the birth canal, and then getting the breast milk from the mother and the colostrum, and just how that helps develop that immune system from day one. And that some of the nutritional deficiencies that then will be led for that child not to develop their proper immune system if they don't go through the proper steps. So anyway, we just had this whole lesson sitting down, eating dinner, and talking about birth and the immune system, the immune response. But it was great and real educational. So had a lot of fun with that. But I'm going to tell you again, as I've told you now for the past 3 days, it's all going to be okay. We're going to get through it. we've got to get through it together. So stay in contact with each other, talk to people, and when you have an opportunity to actually sit down, meet with someone face to face, do that. There is power and energy in people being together within a common space. So yes, I understand social distancing is important, and I'm not saying to go and be in a mass group of people, but if someone's healthy and you're healthy, gosh, we've got to stay connected. It's how this human race perpetuated for centuries now. So we need to make sure that we do interact face to face, and it's good for your health, and it's good for humanity. So again, I want to thank you so much. I love seeing the comments. Anna Marie, I see a comment there. So it is. It's all going to be okay, and I love that you wrote that. And thank you, Sandy, for appreciation. I appreciate you watching, and I will be back again tomorrow to tell you it's all going to be okay. Thank you so much. Love and appreciate you.